Well, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, my little love bugs. This is Michelle the Oracle coming to you today with another video to add to my YouTube channel about this path of awakening. We're waking up, oh my gosh, just even since I started doing these videos, right? I can feel the shift. And what do I mean by shift? I can feel a higher vibration. Okay, so we all have this knowledge of a vibration that's coming from our planet, coming from the outside, coming from within each other, but some of us just aren't awakened to it yet, and I am, so this is why I can tell you this. The energies that are happening, that are flowing, are shifting us, and it's not levels. It's not like floors in a hotel room, or in a hotel or office building that's really high up. Like, it's not levels. We're shifting lanes. It's like being on the freeway, okay? We're shifting lanes. It's more like, it's like that way. I know some people are getting really hung up in these words, these labels of ascension and lifted up or leveled up or whatever, and that's kind of okay, but let's all stay aware that these leveling up, these words like that, this higher than you, this better than you, something that you can't do mentality is ego. And ego is trying so hard right now not to get ripped away, and it's kind of going away. Are any of you into tarot? Have you seen tarot cards? Like the Ten of Swords cards, the original Ten of Swords cards with this guy. And for the rest of you who don't know what the tarot is, it's a deck of cards that intuitives will use to help guide others and themselves into energies. It's just another avenue to getting awareness. But the Ten of Swords card is this guy laid out flat on his stomach, and he's turned and like he's all like that, right? And then there's 10 swords that get him. And from what I've noticed, and every time I see the card, I can't help but notice that those 10 swords are locked up his spine, from his root chakra up to his crown. If you don't know what those terms mean, it's just an energetic field that we all have. There's chakra systems in us. It's all the rainbows, it's all the colors of the rainbows. It goes from red to orange to yellow to green to blue to purple to indigo to a bunch of other stuff. Again, it's not leveled up, it's shifted over. But this Ten of Swords card that shows the human laid out with all these swords up and down its spine, from its root to its crown, kind of signifies to me that it's triggering the awakening of those chakras. And in order to trigger and open your chakras, you kind of have to kill ego. And ego, like I said, is trying really hard to grasp on to what it can right now. Are the people around you, are they trying to control you? Anything that pops up, are they snipping right at you, getting all up in your business? Do you feel that? Are you becoming aware that, oh, maybe that person is you? Are you doing that? Do you seem to be tentacled into everybody else's stuff right now? Can we, for a moment, number one, have compassion on those people that are feeling that need to grip so many things right now, that are feeling the need to control so many things right now? First, we're going to throw some compassion and love on those people. And then if it's us that are doing it, we're going to throw some love and compassion on us as well. And then we're going to kind of take a look in the mirror and try to figure out why. Why are we trying to control? Why am I so up in everybody's business? How come I know what everybody else is doing every moment of the day? And I seem to be all up in it. Why is my phone ringing 50 times a day, or emails and stuff, and it's everybody else's stuff? Let's stop for a second and maybe think that it's because maybe we're trying to avoid this. Look at the sun right over my shoulder. That looks like a heart. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I'm under a tree at the park. That's really cool. I don't want to get distracted. I want to tell you guys. And I'm getting distracted by nature. That we need to get within ourselves and really connect to us. We need to figure out our own energy. What's our own purpose? What's our own drive? What's our own pathway? What is it that we're supposed to be doing? Why are we so involved in them? Why are we not involved in us? How come that's not our priority? Why don't we want to look at it? I mean, that's been a lot of the questions for me on my own personal journey. There's things that I didn't want to go back and look at. There's things I didn't want to go back and reconcile for because I had to be accountable. I had to step up and go, oh yeah, that was my fault. And it hurts and it feels bad and there's so much to get rid of. But once you do, right? And we have all these avenues of how to process that stuff, because you could be asking, yeah, I resonate. How do I get rid of all that junk? There's so many ways. We've already talked about a whole bunch of them. There's meditation. There's counseling with other people who speak like this. Tell the universe, I'm ready to have people that talk like this, not leveled up, but shifted over. I would like to have more of those people in my space to help me shift over. I'm gonna have to put you on pause for a minute. Okay, so I've been distracted I don't know how many times. So when these things happen in my life, I kind of take notice. So we're trying to talk to you about getting in our own business, right? Figuring out our own story, processing through our own muck and getting our tentacles out of other people's stuff. Stop letting distractions take us off our path. I've been distracted by people, animals, the sun, and now this whole group of yoga people, bless their hearts, came and they just started a class right behind me. So I had to stop and pause and come over here. But I'm on track. I came back to this video. I'm not starting over again. I'm sticking to my track. I had the spirit tell me today, talk to people about getting out of each other's business and out of the news that we think is so real and so important. And let's get our distraction, because that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to keep us distracted. They don't want you to know the power is already right here inside you, that you already have access to what they have access to, that you can't fall for their distractions anymore. This is why we keep getting distracted. Even me, all of us in different, whatever lane you're on in the freeway, my gosh, this is still coming to me all the time, getting distracted. Get off your path. Ego coming back, that 10 of Swords card, that coming back, trying to get back into my head, trying to distract me from following my heart and my passion. And it's tempting, it's alluring, but it's an old pair of jeans that don't fit me anymore. So I can't go play with ego anymore. I've shifted into a new awareness. I've shifted into right here. I know what I am. That's scary to some people because they don't want to know what they are. When I say stuff like this to other humans, they'll tell me, oh my God, that gave me the chills. Woo, I'm feeling goosebumps up and down my spine. Oh, the hairs are standing up on my neck. You know why that happens? That's a validation. That's a validation from your spirit that you are too. You are too. You are all powerful, all knowing. Everything that you ever needed and ever needed to do, to be, is right here. Bless these people's hearts around us. Oh, they did their best, and it was all purposeful, and it was all necessary, and it's all been a wonderful trip to get to this point right now where you and I are being challenged and pushed and encouraged and led to go be authentic and real and genuine. We're being pushed. Get to your source. Get to you. Get out of everybody else's business. It's all BS anyway. That's their stuff. Let them handle it. You take care of you. You manage your own fire. Ooh, I'm getting a little frustrated. Can't you feel that? And it's us. It's our own spirit. It's our own energy saying, come on, people, get off the pot. Put the phone down. Right? Put the computer away. They're trying to distract you with stories, made up things. They're not even real. Get up in that balcony and take a look at what's really happening and connect to yourself, to your source. And I want to give you a quick lesson about grounding. What's grounding? Okay, so if we imagine the earth is this big shiny ball, right? Let's call it a disco ball. Hey, yeah, you remember those disco balls? Oh my gosh, I love them. I need one in my house. Those big disco balls, right? So the earth is this big disco balls, and each panel, the little mirrors that cover the disco ball, the earth is covered in these panels of mirrors, right? And that's each of us. Anything that exists. We're going to include the birds, the cows, humans, dogs, turtles, fish, all that. We all have a panel on this disco ball. Yes, we do. If we have existence, we are existing on this planet. We all have our own mirror, little shield mirror plate on the earth. And what grounding is taking the power that your little mirror panel has, because it's so powerful. Ooh boy, if you sat still and you clogged out everything else that was around you and shut your ears down, tell your body, shut my ears down and bring me right here. And if you could allow yourself to play with your imagination just for a second and imagine the force energy that's already spinning inside you. And some of you are going to actually start to feel your stomach move and start to do this circular thing, because that's what my energy field feels like. That's what other people's energy fields look like. I'm not saying that's law, bang with the gavel, but I'm telling you from my experience and from what I see of others, energy inside of ourselves, our own force energy, looks like the rotation of the solar system. It feels like that. So if you could quiet yourself down and start to harness the energy that's only inside of you, it's huge, right? So if we imagine this force energy, okay, and we're this little panel, this mirrored panel on the earth, our big shiny disco balls. Go back and listen to that song. It's killer. And you're sitting here in your own force energy. We've tentacled out everybody else's stuff because screw them. Let them do their thing. Here's our energy. Woo! Remember, it feels so good. So what we're going to do is use our imagination, and we're going to take all this force energy. We're going to harness it in one big energy ball right here in front of us. And we're going to push that down, 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 down to the center of the earth, to the center of the disco ball. You're going to shoot all this force energy down to the center of this big old rock that we're on, this shiny disco ball. And what does that energy feel like? I don't know. You tell me, what does that energy feel like? When I go down there, when I shoot my force energy to the center of my shiny disco ball, it's warm and it feels like lava. You know, when we used to see you can see the videos now. What am I talking about back in school? Back in my day? No, like now, lava coming out, that ooey gooey. I feel that when I shoot my force energy down to the center of the disco ball, the planet, and I pull, and you're going to pull with me. You're going to pull whatever it is you feel in the center of the earth. If you feel something metallic, great. If you feel something cool, do that. Okay, yours is correct. Okay, nobody can tell you what it feels like, what it looks like. Don't follow that. Ego. Ego. 10 of Swords. Whatever you feel, ooh, in the center of the planet, I want you to start pulling that up. Imagine it coming straight up to your panel, to your mirrored panel on the shiny disco ball. And all of a sudden, I felt that in my heart. Did you? It comes up through your feet. It goes up your legs. It goes up your stomach, through all your chakras. It fills up your heart with whatever feeling you have in the center of the earth. And it starts to fill you up with light until it, boop, comes out our crown. And there's light onto infinity. What does that mean, Michelle? It hits the ceiling? No, infinity is no ceiling. There is no ceiling. There is no ceiling. Goes on for infinity. And your plate on the shiny disco ball is like YMCAing it out, man. It's like, so can you imagine if we all stopped and did that and turned our planet into a spectacular shiny disco ball? I'm telling you, go back and listen to that song. You guys remember that song, that shiny disco ball song? They used to play it like at 2 or 3 in the morning when they were trying to kick you out of your favorite bar. You guys remember. I remember. It's a big shiny disco ball. And you're a mirrored plate on that. And you have all the power in the world to turn this dull shiny disco ball, and here comes this yoga class. I'm going to have to wrap this up. And it turns this bright shiny disco ball into something that's magnificent for everything else in creation to see. So go ground, get out of everybody's business and go ground yourself. Do this exercise. Put your feet flat on the ground. Connect your mirrored panel down to the center of the planet, the disco ball. Grab whatever it is you feel, the force energy, the realness. Pull all that up into your body. and let it shoot out through the crown, the top of your head, for infinity. And let's turn this place into the shiniest disco ball. They're going to be taking pictures of our planet going, what's going on Earth? Oh, Earth? Yeah, they're shifting. They're shifting into another lane. Kill that ego. Get out of everybody else's business. Forgive yourself that you've done it. It wasn't a waste of time. It helps you get to where you're going to go. But if you're aware and all this resonates, and you might have to go back and watch this again because you're like, that wasn't me. Maybe it was me. It could be me. Go back and watch this again. A lot of us have done it. We've let ourselves get lost in others. We've been afraid to look at our own stuff, to work through our own stuff, to find our own power, to connect to this force energy that we really do have, to learn how to ground it and center it into our planet and let our own light shine off this shiny disco ball in all of our own authenticness and realness and genuineness. Don't let them stop you. Don't let anybody, anything, any imaginary anything stop you from doing your purpose. It's not scary, it's new. And new is fun. New is different. New could be so much better than old. Not that old was bad, right? Let's even this all out. We're all balancing out. I'm going to call it a day. Now I'm being distracted by my flag. It's telling me, come spin me, Michelle. You guys have a fantastic morning. I want to thank you. I can't stop. No, thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Oh my God, like really, like thank you, thank you, thank you. All the time. Just like blah, blah out of me to you guys. I hope you feel, thank you. Too many words, just thank you, right? If you have a question for me, or if you'd like to submit a Hey Michelle for my daily oracle column, which is free, you can send me a Hey Michelle to michelletheoracle@gmail.com, or you can find me on Facebook under the same name. I have a page on there called Wide Awake. Thank you. Did I say it? Thank you. Thank you. Ooh, thank you. I'm gonna go spin now. You guys have a fantastic day, afternoon, evening, week. When I see you again, oh my God, we love you so much. Bam. You feel that? Bam. Ooh, it's so good. You guys have a great time. We love you. Have a good day. Bye.